everyone, my name is Cheryl Selina N. De Leon from the University of the Philippines Open University, picking up Masters of Arts in Nursing, Geriatrics and Gerontology Nursing. Today, I'm going to conduct an interview with my uncle as a partial completion for my subject N260, Adult Health Nursing. Before the interview, I want to have a verbal consent on my subject. Sir, do you allow me to conduct an interview?
Yes, by all means.
Do you allow me to use the information I'm about to gather in my schoolwork for my master's?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Kindly state your first name, age, birthday, where do you live, religion, and educational attainment.
I'm Henry. I'm 60 years old. I was born on May 23, 1965. I live in Manila. I'm a Roman Catholic. And I'm a dentist. Okay naman na.
Are you taking your maintenance?
Oo. Breakfast ko, nag-ano ko.
Maintenance is forever, but you have to
I know.
go to the hospital for your monthly checkups so that they can titrate or increase the dose if needed. Actually, it's 160 over 100.
Kasi yung pinakain niya ko ng ano eh.
So sorry.
Ng pisinigan eh.
I think you
Dapat pala
need to
hindi.
take your amlodipine or your atorvastatin.
Okay.
I remember, Tito, you are smoking before.
Yes, during my younger years, I used to smoke.
Do you remember how many sticks or packs per day do you consume?
I think a day before, a pack or more.
For how many years?
Siguro mga 5 years, ganon.
Okay. So let me compute it. So if you have 20 sticks per day times 365 times 5 years, that's 36,500 sticks. At least you have quit
Yes.
smoking. Tito, do you keep a diary of your food intake?
Actually, I don't keep a diary of my food intake, but today, my breakfast is pancit. Then I have sisig for lunchtime. Then in the evening, you gave me fish sinigang. And later, during my merienda, at night, I have chocolates and nuts.
Do you still drink coffee?
I don't drink coffee anymore. And it started 2 years ago.
How about how many cups of rice do you eat per meal?
I eat much of rice. Siguro around 2 to 3 cups of rice.
Oh, that's much.
Yes.
For this one, my diagnosis is ineffective tissue perfusion related to increased blood pressure as evidenced by history of smoking for 5 years, that's 36,500 sticks of cigars, and increased consumption of fatty and salty foods. Subjective data is sisig for lunch, history of smoking, objective BP of 160 over 100. Interventions: encourage compliance to medication, health teaching on smoking cessation, health teaching on healthy food consumption, or total lifestyle change. Dependent, reinforce patient to seek doctor's consult if symptoms persist. Interdependent intervention, laboratory examination at least quarterly to check if meds should be stopped or increased. Tito, do you do self-testicular examination?
What's that? How's that?
Actually, it's the counterpart of breast self-examination. For people or male people who age 40 years old above, it is common. That's benign prostatic hyperplasia. So, there are 3 simple steps to check, self-check. First, you have to go on a private place when checking on it, like when you're yes. Next, hold one testicle between your thumbs and fingers or both hands and roll it gently between your fingers. It's like when you touch a stretch ball, but then
Stress ball, okay.
yes, but not firm. You just need to massage it for assessment. And then if you notice any of the symptoms, hard lumps, smooth or rounded bumps, changes in size, shape, or consistency, go see a urologist.
Yes.
Urologist dito ha? Okay. For this one, my diagnosis is deficient knowledge related to unfamiliarity of the disease process, benign prostatic hyperplasia, as evidenced by verbalization of what is BPH or how is self-testicular examination done. Subjective. Patient's verbalization of what is BPH or how is self-testicular examination done. Interventions. Assess patient's readiness as seen that the patient is willing to learn on the video. Second, reinforce self-testicular examination by teaching how it is done. And lastly, check if the patient understands the process. In the following diagnosis, I can relate it to Dorothea Orem's self-care theory, which describes why and how people care for themselves, including universal needs and health deviation needs. In theory of nursing systems, we use supportive educative because patient can do self-care but requires training or support. Have you experienced any stressful or traumatic events in the past year?
In the past year, yes. Mama died last year, October 2025, of pneumonia, because of pneumonia.
Yes. So how do you handle your stress dito? Sorry.
Well, I handled it by talking to my friends, going out with friends, and syempre, going to church. And they eat a lot.
Yeah, I always see it in your reels that you always go to church and eat a lot outside. But do you still miss Lola?
Oo naman.
Yeah, me too. Sad. My nursing diagnosis for this is readiness for enhanced coping as evidenced by desire or motivation to cope up with stress. Subjective cues. Loss of her mother, verbalization of the things he does to cope up. Interventions. Providing resources by giving social support or by always checking on him. Lastly, encouraging to express his emotions by simply asking if he misses Lola. For this diagnosis, I can relate it to Sister Callista Roy's adaptation model. Goal of the nurses is to provide adaptation for individuals and group in 4 adaptive modes contributing to quality life. First is physiological needs, self-concept, role function, and interdependence. The person, holistic adaptive system with cognitor, internal, cognitive, and regulator, physiological, coping mechanisms. Environment, the source of stimuli. 3 types, focal, immediate stimulus confronting the patient. Contextual, all other stimuli present that affects the situation. And residual, internal, external factor whose effects are not clearly known. After the interview, I have realized that nursing is truly an art, not just by how you take blood pressure or dress a wound, but multidisciplinary. Assessment is not only objective, but also subjective. Holistically, it involves emotions, spirituality, respect for culture, and a keen eye for observation. I was deeply humbled because I have realized that I am 2 steps ahead, but the vision is still far, meaning marami pa akong kakainin bigas. Thus, I'm taking all the challenge to be more better. Thank you, Tito Henry, for the nice interview.
Thank you to anak, ha? Oo. Kailan ulit to?
Hindi ko pa alam. Thank you for supporting me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.